From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Passing to the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial 10. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this one past the 50 and will stop downhill in the Bengals territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He has room past the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point? The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Ball's out of the pocket quick.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it meant the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Shuck working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
3rd down, here's Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He rides the former Pitt Panther. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Darius Slay with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk's worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Catch made. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 3rd and 9. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. Catch made by Chase Brown. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Here's the lead for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
Tyler Shuck sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play action. Shuck. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens ballooning the first half lead even further. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. There's Brown to start the drive. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Chase coming in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 9.
Trying to throw this from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Looking quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals trail by 23 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And tough sledding for him, only room to get it to the 30. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Complete on the option. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Back to throw. Shot. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a Bengal 1st down.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shot. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Brown quick on the draw here. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shot to throw. They'll send it out wide to Collins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Shot working from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Here's Shot, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. With on second, it's Brown. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go with Brown. And this is isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Jackson's going to keep it again. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
At the 47-yard line.
Get up! Return it. What already? Shut up!
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens piling onto the scoreboard yet again. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
51. Bengals 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Chasing out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's the backup. First throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down carry for Brown. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on. First down, you got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Collins got it left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down from the 31. They're throwing it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. 3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
It's caught. Chase has it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Viking, 8, go.
From the red zone on 1st.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me come.